And we continue to march on this week, bringing you another SWIC Women's Volleyball contest. It's another one here tonight where another tough team coming to town. SWIC trying to make it 4 straight wins and build off of what these last 3 games, it's been just very teamwork-led, very team wins. Trying to make it 4 straight tonight as the Trailblazers of Lewis and Clark Community College come into town. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Student Stock. We're glad to have you along on a Tuesday evening. Try to make it 4 straight, as I mentioned, and it's streak right now of 3 straight where you've seen really a little bit of a different volleyball from Southwestern Illinois College. They've played a little bit better here, and it's, I would say, maybe even starting to really gel and come together. We've kind of seen over the last few weeks just out of sync, inconsistency on the floor. You know, you've seen a few good points, and then you'll have a rough stretch where, I mean, you give up 5 or 6 straight, and it puts you out of the game. While last night and in these last 3 days, SWIC has really been in control. They felt like they have been on top of the competition, winning the game, being in control of the game, and a lot more consistent. Looked a lot more in sync last night. Looked a lot different than what we saw last week in some of the games for this women's volleyball team last week, from last week to last night. But 7-8 now after a 3-set win over Southeastern Illinois College last night. It was a little bit of a slow start, as I mentioned. 4-0 was in favor of Southeastern Illinois, first 4 points in. But quickly after that, SWIC would start to take control. They ended up having a nice little late push, a late run that gets you a 25-22 win in set 1. But then it's set 2 where you really felt like you were in control of the game. You were all over Southeastern, 25-9. It was a 13-point run, actually 14-point run. 13 of the points came from the service line from Addie Worson, and it was a big run that got it from 6-6 to 20-6, and then he finished with 5-3 for the last 8 points. And in the third set, you finished strong as well. If you're winning late, you always want to finish strong. You always want to keep up the momentum, keep up the drive, keep the gas pedal down pretty much, and that's what SWIC did. 25-16, a 9-point win in set 3. So there's that for you. That's 9 straight sets won by Southwestern Illinois College, and looking to make it 10. Obviously, get to 12 tonight would be the goal against Lewis and Clark, who SWIC, it doesn't matter. Lewis and Clark, they haven't had really that great of seasons the last 2 years. They finished under 500 for the last 2 years. Last time they finished above 500 was 2018, where they went 19-14. But in those years, they've given SWIC a run for their money. It's been very, very close. In fact, only 2 of the last 6 matchups have went 3 sets. 4 of those 6 have went 4 or 5 sets, and the last 3 between these 2 schools have all went to at least a 4th set. Before we learn about Lewis and Clark, got to talk a little more about the win last night. I had the chance to catch up with our post-game guest last night, which was the sophomore setter, Aubrey Peel. Had more thoughts on the win against Southeastern
3-set shutout, 25-22, 25-9, and 25-16. Welcome in here to our post-game. Steven Stock with you, joined here by our post-game guest, the sophomore Aubrey Peel. Thanks for taking time to join me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
3 straight wins now for you guys. I know these last few weeks have been a little bit rough, but now it feels like you're starting to turn a corner here, especially after tonight.
Definitely feeling good. I feel like we're getting all the preseason jitters out, starting to click together. Everybody's doing good. Everybody's playing scrappy. Definitely hustling for every ball. It feels good to start getting on a winning streak here.
I think also, right now, kind of battling a few injuries, too. How has it been like that in the course? I know it takes a lot of adjustment, and the chemistry you're also trying to build as well, so a lot of things working against you.
Yeah, I feel like everybody's been doing a really good job adapting to being in a different spot than usual. Everybody's been being a team player, helping each other out for sure, yeah.
For you, I know you had to swing a little bit there.
Yes.
You ended up getting 3 kills. That had to be interesting out there.
Yes, it's definitely something new. I haven't been able to swing in a while, different than setting for sure, but been trying the best we can, definitely.
So you've been setting all the way since high school, pretty much?
Yes, I have.
So that's had to be different out there.
Yeah.
But you come out and adapt and end up getting 3 kills. That's pretty good.
Yeah, haven't swung since sophomore year of high school, so it's definitely different.
There you go. So three straight wins. I think the biggest thing, I was talking with Coach before the game, is continue to build. Continue to build on this. Get a win streak going. Now it's 3 straight. How do you get 4 straight tomorrow against another tough opponent and make it 4?
I feel like we're coming out with a strong mindset, knowing what to do, know how to win. Everybody's been playing really strong, hustling, everything. I feel like we know exactly how to win now. We're all starting to click, so hopefully we'll come out with another one tomorrow.
Well, Aubrey, thanks for taking time. Congrats on
thank
winning. Good luck
you.
tomorrow. Let's keep it going.
Thank you.
That was the sophomore Aubrey Peel from last night, who has been setting this year. She's been the leading player on the team with assists, averaging over 5 assists per set. And she's been setting. That's all she does has been setting. Well, injuries have forced her to play a little bit right side last night where she had a swing. She ended up getting 3 kills. But you hear me talk about as an example of what Swick's had to do these last 2 weeks. They've kind of been thrown into the fire just a little bit here, having to make a lot of changes. You first had Abby Ketzner out for a few games. That left you without one of your 2 middles, so that made changes. And now you're missing Trinity Meyer, who's going to be out. And now you have to rely on Aubrey Peel to rely on her to fill in for her because she was the one that was being substituted for Meyer when she would come in. So now Peel has to stay in, and she did a good job last night of the work. 3 kills, obviously. But that's kind of just an example of what everyone has to do in this team, and everyone's been doing it, just stepping up and figuring out ways to win. And you're talking about junior college at this level. It's only 2 years. I'm going to keep emphasizing that. I feel like for every sport, it's only 2 years, which means there's so much roster turnover from one season to the next, which means team chemistry is lost, and it takes a little bit to gel and get that chemistry. And I think as heard it, if you tuned in last night or pregame to head coach Warren Thomas, so I sat down with him, he feels like that chemistry is starting to come together now. Everyone's starting to figure out how they play with each other. I agree. I think that's coming right now. And, again, that's just an example with Aubrey Peel last night, who I want to get a chance to talk to her after, playing a whole different position last night. But just an example of what's going on here. But 3 straight wins, trying to make it 4 tonight. As I mentioned, Lewis and Clark in town. They're 1-4, and they started the year with a 5-set win against John Wood College. That was back on the 28th of August. That was they lost actually the first set 25-17. Come back, win the second 28-26. Lose the third 25-23, but come back and win the last 2 in the 4th and 5th sets 25-16, 15-12. So a close victory there, and then they've lost their last 4 games all in shutouts. They've lost 12 straight sets, and they lost to Kakaska, Lincoln Land, Shawnee, and Spoon River, and that's 12-0 in sets in those 4 losses. A recent game was against Spoon River 6 days ago on the 11th last Wednesday. It was a 25-19, 25-20, 25-14 loss for the Trailblazers against them. They've played one common opponent in their first 5 games with Swick. That was Shawnee, and a loss in 3 against them. Last year, they went 8-23, going 1-6 in conference play. They went 1-10 on the road. They had a little issues playing on the road in opposing gyms. We'll see if Swick can take advantage of that tonight. Of course, being at home, you got the home court advantage. They played Swick once last year. That was at Swick on the 9th of September, a 5-set loss, which just tells you 8-23 against the Swick team that went 18-16 last year. So obviously difference in record there, and it does. Lewis and Clark, they haven't had the best records over the last 2 seasons, but they've played Swick close, as I mentioned a little bit ago. They lost in 5 sets. Lewis and Clark ended up taking the first 2, which is crazy. They took the first 2, 25-21, 25-18, but Swick came back and won the next 3, 25-15, 25-15, and 15-12. Lewis and Clark looking for their first 500 season since 2018. They went 19-4 that year, but haven't been able to get to 500 since then. In that 2018 season, they lost to Lincoln Trail in their first postseason game, the first round, in 5 sets. Taking the first 2, 25-13, 25-20, but lose the next 3, 25-22, 25-23, and 15-12. They took on Swick twice that year, going 1-1. And the last time Lewis and Clark has defeated Southwestern Illinois College, you get to go back to the year of 2021, over 3 years ago on the 30th of August. That was at Lewis and Clark, a 5-set win for the Trailblazers. Swick took the first one 26-24. Trailblazers came back and won the second 25-17. Blue Storm win the third by a score of 25-20, and then Lewis and Clark took the last 2, 26-24, 15-13. Since 2018, the teams are 3-3 against each other, so all evened up since 2018 in matchup history. And as I mentioned, the last 3 have all went past 3 sets. So far in the year for Lewis and Clark, they're averaging 10.5 kills per set, a hit percentage of .151, just a little under 9 assists at 8.88, 0.94 blocks, a little over an ace per set, and 18.5 digs. They're led by the sophomore outside Harris Legendary, who has 60 kills and 16 sets, averaging 3.75 per set. The freshman outside Jordan Buskell also is second in kills, 43 and 16 sets at 2.69 average. And the sophomore middle, Kennedy Lendre, has 29 kills in 16 sets, just a little under 2 at 1.81%. Their setter is a sophomore, Sadie Hamilton, who leads with 70 assists in 17 sets, 4.12. And then they also have the freshman setter, Ella Artis, who's not far behind with 63 in 17. That's an average of 3.71. Hamilton also leads the team in service aces. She has 3 on the season. A team that doesn't get much aces, I mentioned, just a little over 1 per set. Harris Lendre leads with 63 points, followed by Buskell with 45.5, and then Kennedy Lendre with 36. This will be the only matchup between these two schools this year, as the Trailblazers out of Lewis and Clark come from Godfrey, Illinois, just about a 50-minute drive from up north. Continue on, taking a look at SWIC now, 7-8, as I mentioned, after that win last night over Southeastern Illinois College. And there was a stat that I talked about right before that game started. SWIC is undefeated this year when their hitting percentage is 248 or higher. Well, they did not hit 248 last night. They actually hit under 248. They actually ended up hitting, if I can find that, 195. 195, which is their first win on the season when they hit below 200. They're 0-7. They were 0-7 this year, hitting below 200 coming in. So that's their first win where they've hit that low as a hitting percentage. It still gets the win. So obviously, other things worked last night, but just a stat to keep in mind in that category. Also, 2 stats I like to keep bringing up is when Michaela Graham gets 9 kills or more, SWIC is 6-4 when she does that. And when Grace Johnson gets 6 or more, SWIC is 7-4 on the year. Addie Worsted still is undefeated when she gets 3 service aces or more in a game. I think she got 1, maybe it was 1 last night. But I know she didn't get 3 in that one. Actually, I actually have the box score pulled up. I could have looked at that. Oops. Well, let me look real quick. Yeah, she did not have an ace last night. But one thing I do want to look at, though, is the leading kills, as I mentioned, from Graham and Johnson. Both of them led in kills last night. Both had 12. That's 24 to the 40 total kills last night by SWIC. Also 7 from Emma Day, who had a big game last night. She was really good off the block. She had 3 of those, 3 blocks last night. And then also Abby Kesterson puts up 5 as well. She was huge in the middle. Them two have been really good, really solid, fundamental down low. And then also Aubrey Peel, as I mentioned, 3 kills in that as well, with Addie Worston putting up 1 as well to get your total number of 40, but a hit percentage of 195. SWIC also only had 1 service error last night in the game, which I've talked about a little bit this year. They have done really well serving the volleyball from the service line. It's always huge to put the ball in play, because when you're putting the ball in play, you're setting yourself up to actually make a play, because I've seen it so many times where teams will lose just because they can't put the ball past the net or keep the ball in bounds off a serve. So only 1 service error last night, and a team that's done very, very well serving from the service line all season in Southwestern Illinois College. SWIC is 6-2 when they take that first set. They're 7-1 when they take the second, and they're also undefeated on the year when they take the first 2 sets, while they're also 7-2 when they win the third set on the year. Michaela Graham still leads the team in kills with 2.85%, 148 total on the year, with freshman outside Grace Johnson. She has 138 and an average of 2.71. Abby Kesterson now has taken the lead in hit percentage on the year for SWIC, a 2.64 hitting percentage. The battle between who's going to lead the team in assists is starting to get closer and closer. I know Addie Worston, I think, was averaging just a little bit over 4.2, I want to say. Well, she's got up to 4.94 as Peel leads with 60 assists. That's an average of 5%. That's not, it should be, I think it's, 60's not right. Hold on, I don't think that number's right. Give me one second. That is not right, because Worston has 257. I think I maybe got a wrong number somewhere. Should be 260 assists. Forgot to type it too. Apologize. 260 assists. Average of 5, while Addie Worston has 257, so she's just 3 behind in Peel for the assist lead, and that's a 4.94 average for Worston on the season. And Bidet had 1 service ace last night, which extends her team lead to 24 service aces on the season. All right, we're just a few minutes out from the opening serve between Lewis and Clark in Southwestern Illinois College. Back in a moment with the opening serve. This is SWIC Women's Volleyball here on the SWIC Athletics YouTube channel. Well, here we go, folks. Lewis and Clark, Southwestern, Illinois. Hope you have as much fun watching this one as I do bringing it to you. Steven Stock with you. Always a pleasure to be here with you. Appreciate you spending your Tuesday evening watching some SWIC volleyball out there to start here in the opening set. For the Blue Storm will be Aubrey Peel, Grace Johnson, Emma Day, Michaela Graham, Addie Worson, the libero. Emily Rupert will be coming in for Abby Kesterson, who's out there. And that's how this one will open up for SWIC. They are in black jerseys with also blue trim on the shoulders and white text and numerals, while their libero and Rupert is rocking the white jersey with blue text numerals. For Lewis and Clark, in black jerseys with white text numerals, their libero is in a blue jersey with white text and numerals. They will have, SWIC will go left to right, and it will be Lewis and Clark serving right to left to open things up. Try to make it 4 straight wins and get back to 500. Try to get to 8-8. A little bit of an easier stretch here for SWIC after very tough. A combined opponent win percentage of .620 over the past 9 games prior to last night. Open and serve. It will go to Day in the middle, who hits it over and starts things off with the kill as the libero tried to dive out, couldn't make a play. And it's 1-0 with SWIC on the board first. Michaela Graham will have your open and serve for Southwestern Illinois College. 1-0 game. Her serve will go near the line. It's hit up in the air, going backwards. Libero can't get back there. It will be an ace for Graham, who makes it 2-0. Lewis and Clark coming in. They have lost 4 straight games. So 2 teams maybe on opposite trajectories here on the 17th of September. Got it over. Big swing on the left-hand swing, and that one will be in near the line. And Trailblazers are on the board first, 2-1. Going back for them to serve will be Harris Andre, a sophomore outside. One of their best players, averaging 3.75 kills per set, goes to Graham. Peel set shots, a big swing left side. Got it. SWIC leads 3-1. Grace Johnson's first kill. She had 12 of them last night, leading Graham, and I was just 2 off from her. I was doing my own stat, keep it, and well, it's 2 off. Ended up having her with 10, so maybe that's what I needed to be doing. I was pretty good, I did that a few times in high school volleyball, and it did not go very well. I was off by a few numbers, but I was proud of myself for only being off by 2. Kesterson, a little tip over is over. She came in for Rupert, 4-1. She gets her first kill, 5 points in. And it's a 4-1 game. And the Day is the one back there serving. She leads the team with 24 aces. Make it number 25, and it's 5-1. 2 aces in the first 5 points for SWIC. First one came from Graham, and the second one coming here from Day. And it's a 5-1 lead. Another serve. This one will be over near the back line. Got to run it down. It'll take a free ball from there. Libero goes to the middle of the Day. Peel, she'll set Worson right side. Had it blocked. Peel able to make a play. Pass to Ketchison, hits it over, and it's 6-1. She's got 2 of the last 3 points, and it's a 6-1 lead early. Really liking the start here, and that's one of the little bit of issues is kind of starting slow throughout these last few weeks. Well, a little bit of a slow start last night. Was down 4-0 early, but you still eventually take the first set. But here, you're up 6-1, open things up. Day goes to Peel. She sets Ketchison, had it blocked. Grace Johnson got there, goes to Day. Grabs it over a roll shot near the right corner. Trailblazers go left side. Peel knocked it down. No one there in the middle to follow it up. And it's 6-2. Lewis and Clark takes a point there. Back to serve will be number 23. That's Kennedy Lendre, their second Lendre player on their team. Yet both of them are sophomores, so both of them related. This one gets over the middle. Graham goes to Worson. Sets Johnson left side. And a dig by the Trailblazers. Throw it left side again. There's Peel, hits it up in the air. Goes to Rupert. She came back in for Day. Johnson gets it over. Lewis and Clark there. They send it over to center. Dump in the middle. Rupert, Peel, set. Johnson, big swing. Got it, her second kill. And SWIC goes up 7-2. Back up by 5. That's Johnson's second kill. It'll be Addie Worson serving this one. Set, throw it right side, left-hand swing, good block. Grace Johnson had that one, and, well, get her going. She's got 3 of the 8 points here so far. She's taking charge here early. Worson back to serve, the freshman, and she'll get an ace. That's number 1. Well, we need 2 more because when she gets 3 or more in a game, Swick is undefeated, and that will be a timeout by the Trailblazers. 9-2 on a ace by Worson. 7-point lead. Swick continued to add on to the largest lead early. In control to open things up, 11 points in. Back in a moment is here from Swick's. 9-2 is your score here on the Swick Athletics YouTube channel. We'll be right back. Out of the timeout, another serve by Worson gets over. They throw it left side near the line. Graham kept it up alive, but ended up just punching it right out of bounds. 9-3. So Lewis and Clark gets a point. They get the first point out of their timeout. And it will be their freshman setter, Ella Artis, to serve. Behind the sophomore setter in Sadie Hamilton. Her serve will go in the middle. Graham got in front of it, goes to Worson. Pass to Johnson, who sends over one that gets to the back line. It looked like that might have went out by just by a little bit. They played it, and they send it back over. That goes out 10-3. I mean, just the way Johnson kind of hit it, I don't think it traveled as far as I thought it was going to go, but it still was close to the back line. Johnson will come out, Walton in, who's had a good start here tonight for sure. 10-3 game. Be Walton serving this one. Gets over in the middle. Going to be a pass. Throw it right side. Got around or above the block. And they throw it left side for Graham. Hits that one just too strong. And that one goes out 10-4 off the air. Going back to serve for the Trailblazers will be Lauren Bertanogli. Freshman defensive specialist. Her first serve is going to go to Graham, who has to dive out for it. Kesterson playing right side, hits that one over. And they'll throw it on a free ball that gets over the middle. Rupert pass. Worson going to set Graham left side, need a big swing. And she's on the board, picking up her first kill, 11-4. She needed that one too. That last hit by her ended up being a little bit too strong and out, but this time found the perfect spot. Makes it 11-4. Get her going. When she gets going, it's tough when her and Johnson are both just swinging it, getting kills. Day comes back in for Kesterson as it's Rupert serving, who gets an ace on her first serve, and it's 12-4. Swick leading by 8 points now. Another serve. Rupert gets this one over. This one will go out, so follows up an ace with an air. 12-5. And it'll be their libero back to serve, which is Adele Hayes. A sophomore. This one is over, and off the pass, just couldn't follow it up, so an ace for the Trailblazers. That's their first of the night, and it leads to a point. 12-6. Next one will be over. Walton pass. Worson. Day, big swing. Got it. 13-6. Swick up by 7. The Aubrey Peel back to serve. Her first time serving. And that one will go into the net. So her first serve of the night will be an air, 13-7. Back to serve for them will be Sadie Hamilton, their sophomore setter. So it'll get over to Rupert. Pass, Peel, right side, Graham, another swing, had it blocked, going backwards, no one there. And it's 13-8, Lewis and Clark with 2 straight points. Next serve will be over, it'll go to Rupert. Pass, Peel, Day, tip over. What a play by Libero to keep that one alive, had to dive out to her left. Peel sets Graham, need a big swing. Good block there, and the Trailblazers got to send it over. Tip over. Peel stepped in front. Rupert pass. Graham left side. Got it! Michaela gets kill number 2. She's tied with Grace Johnson, both with 2 of the night. And it is Johnson coming in and comes in for Walton. We made a full rotation with Michaela Graham back to serve for the second time tonight. Her serve is going to be an ace. The second one for Graham tonight is, well, just couldn't get it over the net. 2 passes, ended up going out of bounds. Another serve. This one will go to the libero. Pass right side and a swing. Peel knocked it down, trying to get it to Day, who will hit the floor, trying to make a play, couldn't come up with it. And it's 15-9, a 6-point game. Still have a lead, and that's why you want to always start well, because when you get to about midway in the set, you have cushion. Swick up by 6, haven't really given up much of that lead just yet. Day on the right side goes to Peel. She'll go reverse it left side with Johnson, who gets it off the block for her 3rd kill. As that one goes out 16-9. Rupert will come out. It'll be Kesterson coming in for her, and it will be Day back to serve, who had a kill her first time serving. It was number 25 on the year leading the team. Graham got 2. Got one on her first time serving, and the second run got an ace. I say let's get one more here for Day as well. Continue that trend. This will go to Worsen near the net. Has to just do a tip over as she was running out of room. Peel, center dump is over near the back line. Big swing left side and found the back line for a kill. And double-digit points for Lewis and Clark, 16-10. It's back to a 6-point game. Day will come out, Rupert in, so back out there, libero is Swick, and it will be Kennedy Lendre back to serve. Yeah, left-hand serve. This one's going to be over, and another ace as Swick just couldn't follow it up after the first hit. 16-11, left-handed serve, and hits the top net, gets over. Graham in the middle. Pass, Worsen, Johnson. Got it. And it's 17-11, back to a 6-point lead for Grace. That's kill number 4. Addie Worsen back to serve for the second time. She got an ace first time serve. Let's get number 2 here. This one in the middle. Set, throw it right side. And that one launched out, but did they say it went off the touch? They say it did, and it will be a point for Lewis and Clark. That makes it 17-12. Five-point game. Artis, the freshman setter, serving it for the second time tonight. Her serve is over. Graham. Worsen will set. Kesterson, big hit. That's going to be dug out. And they'll throw it left side. Got to get a block here. It went around the block, and it landed on the floor for a kill, and it's 17-13. 4-point game. Another serve. This will go to Graham. Pass to Worsen. Throw it right side for Johnson, and she gets one back. Needed that one. 18-13. She'll come out for Walton. That's Johnson's already her 5th kill, and I mean, it's crazy to think we need one more kill to get that stat, which Swick is 7-4 when she gets 6 or more in a game. Addison Walton served it for the second time. It's going to go to the libero, and, well, end up hitting the floors. They can't get it up, and it's 19-13. They have two liberos. That second libero is number 3, Tori Folsom, a sophomore. The one we've seen a little bit throughout here this first set's Adele Hayes. They're also a sophomore, but they switched it up with number 3 out there instead in Folsom. Keston near the net, another good block. I'll have to respond here from the left side. Good dig by Rupert, goes to Worsted, sets Graham. Left side swing off the block going backwards. Trailblazers are there, they'll throw it left side. Walton, good dig, goes to Worsted, sets Graham again. Tip over the middle, libero stepping up, making a play as Folsom. They throw it right side. Tip over, Rupert coming in. Dove out perfectly, and well, that's going to be 3 touches. Couldn't get it up over the net. I mean, that was a great play by Rupert. Just came in there pretty much a head-first slide. Reached out the arms, extended them, and made a play, and kept it up. 19-14, it will be a serve here by Bertonoli, who will knock it over, and it will be a point, 20-14 off the service there. Day will come in for Kesterson. And it's Rupert back to serve for the second time. That serve will go near the back. Pass right side. Thrown to their line. Worse than Peel. And that will be a call for a double touch on Peel, who just kind of played that awkwardly there. Went off her hand. And Swick will take a timeout. Still possessing a 5-point lead. 20-15 as we get later and later here in the first set. This is Swick Women's Volleyball here in the Swick Athletics YouTube channel. Back in a moment. Steven Stockley, glad to have you along on a Tuesday evening. The libero, Adele Hayes, serve it out of the Swick timeout, and a great dig on the left side by Bertonoli. And they send it back. Rupert goes to Worsted. Graham, a tip over the middle, found a spot. Oh, they're going to say it was kept alive for a moment, and they're going to call it a replay as the referees blew the whistle like it was down, and Lewis and Clark kept playing on like they kept it alive. They thought they kept it alive, and they did a good job of acting, but looked like they did. But it's going to be a Swick point anyways. That one goes out, 21-15, and it'll be Peel back to serve for the second time. Sophomore setter out of Redbud. Her serve will be over. There'll be a pass to it left side, a little tip under the line. Peel diving play, sends it over. Rupert knocking it down, Graham tried to keep it alive and couldn't. She dove out and tried to make a play. 21-16, a 5-point game now. Still been close here. So it'll be Sadie Hamilton back to serve. Her serve will be over to Rupert in the middle. Peel goes to Day, big swing, and found that back left line. 22-16, needing 3 more. Walton will come out, Johnson back in, and Graham served it for the third time. Let's get these last 3 points here and wrap this one up. Don't want Lewis and Clark staying on for too long. This in the middle will be a set in the middle. Graham hits it up in the air. Goes to Peel. Throw it left side for Johnson. She hits it over. Dug out by the libero. Set in the middle. Little tip over. Worston hits it up. Peel. Set. Left side. Johnson at it. Blocked out of bounds. So let that one go. 23-16. And Swick is now up by 7. Served by Graham, goes to libero. Set in the middle. Left side, left-handed swing. Graham trying to get there. It hits the floor before she makes a play, and it's 23-17. Six-point game. Here's Legendary will serve this one. This one goes to Rupert in the middle. Peel, set Day, gets another kill. Emma Day has had a good one here. 24-17. Set point here in set one in favor of Southwestern Illinois College, and it will be Day back to serve, looking to put the finishing touch on this first set. Get him up 1-0. Day serve is going to be over, pass through the net to the left side. Hit over Johnson. Peel, set. Worsen for the set win, and it was blocked, and Graham's stick goes out. 24-18. There we go. Day will come out, Kesterson back in, and Lewis and Clark will need 6 straight to keep this one alive. Kennedy Legendary will have this one, a left-handed serve. This one gets over. Worsen sets Johnson. Going around the net, had it blocked. Rupert hits up in the air. Worsen will just send it over. In the middle, have to send over tip over. That one's got to get up there as Johnson and run up for it. Peel, set Graham for the set. That one will go out. 24-19. Another serve coming for the Trailblazers. This one in the middle. Rupert dive and play. Worsen right-handed hit's going to be over. Throw it left side. Got to get a block. Graham head on the dig. Peel. Set Johnson for the set. Had it blocked again. And it went out of bounds. And Swick did Worsen make a touch on it when it landed right to the left of her. And they say it did not go off of any Swick player. And it will be out on Lewis and Clark, which means Swick takes point 25. It's a set one win, 25-19. A little close there, but Swick with a good start powers them throughout the first set, getting it done 25-19, a 6-point win. We'll be back in a moment for set number 2 after a timeout. This is Swick Women's Volleyball here on the Swick Athletics YouTube channel. Back in a moment. Great first set by the Blue Storm. Have Swick leading 1-0 over Lewis and Clark here in set. Steven Strackley, glad to have you along here on a Tuesday evening. Swick ended up taking the first set by a final of 25-19. They have switched sides. They're on the right side, moving right to left, and out there to start the second set for Swick will be Aubrey Peel, Addison Walton, Emma Day, Michaela Graham, Addie Werson, and then Abby Keston out there as well. And I believe she will come out for Emily Rupert, the libero. Swick once again in black jerseys with blue on the shoulders and white text numerals, the libero. Emily Rupert wearing the white jersey with also blue on the shoulders and blue text and numerals, while Lewis and Clark in black jerseys with white text numerals, and the libero is in blue with white text and numerals. Looking to make it a two-set lead here, and Swick now has won 10 straight sets, which is, they've started off very, very well in these last two games. They've done a very good job of, just playing well in the first set, and it looked good. It opened things up and got a good, strong start, and I talked about it midway through as Lewis and Clark started to battle back a little bit. You have that little bit of a cushion. You're up by a few more points than usual, 4, 6, 7. So, you can afford to lose a little points there on those runs. Peel will have the opening serve right to left to start the second set, and a tip over. There is going to be Peel. It's up in the air for Rupert. She'll pass it right side for Werson. Little tip over, and it's going to be a whistle that will go against Lewis and Clark for a violation. It's Swick's on the board first. It's 1-0. Swick this year, when they take that first set, is 6-2, trying to make that 7-2, but even better, 7-1 when they win the second set. Undefeated when they win the first two on the year. Peel, set Graham, big swing, 2-0. Michaela Graham gets her third kill of the evening. Puts that one down, and it's 2-0. Peel back to serve. This one near the line. Set. Going left side, left-hand swing. Rupert right there in position. Set it back up like maybe 1 or 2 steps. Worson's swing will go into the net, and it goes 2-1. Be Maddie Favela back to serve, the freshman defensive specialist for the Trailblazers. Her serve is over. Peel tracking it down, and hit over by Day will be a point, 3-1. Walton will come out. Johnson in for the first time in set 2. It'll be Graham back to serve. Service over, it'll be a dig by Trailblazers. And a tip over. Rupert goes to Peel. Day gets it over. They send it back. Peel again. Day going for a Worsted swing. Had it blocked. We'll have to try it again. And this one will go into the net, and it's 3-2. Left-handed serve here. This one will go to Graham. Tip over by Peel. They send it back. Graham passes to Johnson, who gets her first kill of the second set. Her 6th of the night, and it's 4-2. Swick up by 2 will be Day back to serve as Kesterson comes in for Rupert. Serve by Day is going to get over. Goes to the libero, and it's going to hit the floor. Another ace for Emma Day, who's got her 2nd of the night. She had 24 coming in, so 25, and now number 26 on the season for the sophomore. This made things 5-2. Another serve. This one will go near the line. A pass, though, at left side. There will be Graham going to Peel. She sets Johnson looking for number 2. Watch out, she gets it. 6-2. And there's times when Grace Johnson just puts down a rocket, and it's tough when it's coming right at you. 6-2 game. That's Johnson, 6th of the night. Another serve for Day. This one goes right to the libero. Pass, left side swing off the block, and it landed right off of Swick, and Kesterson was there. As Day will come out after the Lewis and Clark point. Rupert in. So Swick back out there with the libero, and it's a 6-3 game. Six-three serve, and it will be an ace for Ella Artis. Went right off of Graham, going to the ground, and it's 6-4. Two-point game. Another serve goes to Rupert. Kesterson fires left side for Johnson. Got another. Her third of the set, and it's 7-4. That's 7 total tonight. Addie Worson back to serve for the first time here at set 2. Her serve is going to go to the libero all the way in the back line, and they got to get this one over on a free ball. Johnson goes to Worson. She'll set Peel, and there's kill number 1. Aubrey Peel gets one there, and well, I think maybe the first time where she's had a swing tonight. Had a swing a few times last night. Ended up getting a total of 3 kills. Gets number 1 there. 1 for 1. That's 100%. Don't pass it to her again. Keep it 100%. Libero will pass it left side, and that one will go to Graham. Worson set. Johnson looking for another. And she's got it. 9-4. Number 8 for Grace Johnson. Your magic number has been reached, obviously. Only need her to get 6. When she gets 6 or more, Swick is 7-4 on the year. And it's an ace for Addie Worson, number 2. Her second ace of the night, and she needs one more to get to another magic number of 3 aces. When Swick does that, they're 3-0 in the year. It's good right here. Goes to the libero. Pass, throw it right side, hit over. There's going to be Worson. Peel will set this time. Goes to Johnson looking for another. Had it blocked. Landed out. 11-4. Grace Johnson with 9 total kills. And she came in, by the way, only averaging 2.71. So obviously that average will go up here. Hopefully you got to finish strong in a good third set as well, but it will go up. This will go to Kesterson, who says, hey, I would do the same thing Grace is doing, 12-4. And that will lead to a Lewis and Clark timeout. Swick has their largest lead of the evening, mate. And it's a good start here in the second set. 12-4 is the score. Back in a moment. This is Swick Women's Volleyball here on the Swick Athletics YouTube channel. Serve out of the timeout by Worson. Gets over. The Trailblazers send it back, and it got over the net. Kesterson sends it back. Tip over. 13-4. Swick is up by 9. Continue to add on to their largest lead here in set 2. In control, and that's what you want to see. How long can you stay in control? We'll go to the left side. There's going to be Worson. Rupert pass. Johnson looking for another. And it went, they threw it backwards. And it will be a point, 14-4. It was blocked, stayed up for a minute, and they threw it backwards, and no one back there. So Swick is up by double figures now at 10, 14-4. Does Addie Worson had a service run in set 2 last night. They got Swick a huge lead. It was 13 straight, and that will continue it 15-4. 11-point lead. Another serve by Worson goes to their libero. Tip over. Rupert goes to Worson. Sets Johnson. Another one blocked. This one was in, as they've had a few of those blocked on Johnson. They've been going just out near the line. That one stayed in, and that ends a run by Swick, making it 15-5. Let's see how long that run was. It was 9 straight, 8 of them coming from the service line from the freshman out of Effingham. This will be Kesterson, big hit over in the middle. They throw it left side. Into the net. 16-5. Swick up by 11. Walton will check back in for Grace Johnson. Is Walton back to serve? Walton will serve this one. Gets over to the libero in the back. Pass, throw it left side. This will be Worson, who stepped in front in the middle and off for a hit, goes out of bounds in the floor. 16-6 underneath the net. And a 10-point game, 16-6. Serve will be over. Rupert goes to Worson. Set. Graham hasn't had one in a little bit of time there. Won't get it there. Tip over. Peel. This hits up there. Keeps it alive. Keston tip over. Able to dive. Keep it alive. A free ball. And Keston hit it up in the air. And there's no one there to follow it up. It went straight down. 16-7. Very good effort there. To hard fought point by Lewis and Clark. Maddie Mancuso is the one serving, by the way, for the Trailblazers. A sophomore middle. Goes to Rupert. Worson. Graham hit over. Trailblazers throw it left side. Graham knocks it down. Diving play by Rupert. Worson sent over to center dump. No pass. Throw it left side. Dive and play by Walton. Got it pretty quick, too, after hitting that. And had it blocked. Point for Lewis and Clark. 16-8, 3 straight by them. Three straight, 16-8, another serve. This one into the net. So the service there gets Swick back up by 9. Day will come in for Kesterson, and it will be Rupert serving. 17-8, served by Rupert will go to their libero, so counterpart to counterpart. Hit over, back to Rupert in the middle. Worson set, Graham, tip over. Went near the right line, and they will throw it left side. That one is out, and it will be a point. 18-8, Swick back up by double digits. Ten-point lead, another serve by Rupert. In the middle, set. Left side, hit over. Worson up in the air, goes to Day. She'll set Graham on a roll shot. Got it! Kayla Graham gets kill number 4. I think that might be her first, or it's at least her first of the night of the set. Might be her second. 19-8, 11-point game. Another serve. This one will go in the middle. Pass. Left side, left-hand swing. Walton there, goes to Day. Now to Graham. Tip over the middle, and it lands. They'll call it a point for Swick, 20-8. And a 12-point lead here in set 2. Serve will be over. Pass in the middle. They throw it right side. Into the net. 21-8. 13-point lead. That'll be an ace. 22-8. Rupert gets one, and that's her second tonight, and it leads to a Lewis and Clark timeout. Swick has their largest lead. Continue that on. It's 14. 22-8 here in set 2. Back in a moment here from Southwestern Illinois College. Blue Storm lead here on the Swick Athletics YouTube channel. Needing 3 more here to go up 2-0 at sets. 22-8 your score. Rupert had the serve out of the Lewis and Clark timeout. They send it back. Left side swing, and it'll be Walton going to Worsing. Day got it, 23-8. The sophomore pulls Swick within 2. Won the first set by 6, 25-19, and in control just like it was last night. A huge second set against Southeastern. Won by 15. Won by 16, sorry. As Lewis and Clark gets a point. And make it 23-9. Another serve. This one, it will be over. Johnson set. Graham tip over the middle. It'll go out of bounds. 24-9. And Aubrey Peel looking to put the finishing touch here at set point in favor of Southwestern Illinois College here at set 2. Served by Peel as a kill tonight with many assists as well, but swing a little bit, doing a good job. Had 3 last night. Peel set for Graham to finish the second set. Dug out. Let it come just a few seconds later. Good block. Let to try to get as the Trailblazers. They just send it over. Walton back left corner. Day set. Worsted tip over. In! Addie Worsted gets it. And Swick takes the second set. 25-9. A 16-point win in set 2. And man, those second sets have been great for Swick lately. Going back to the last 3 wins in the second set, 25-17 against East Central, 25-10 against St. Louis Community College, and 25-9 last night. Make it 25-9 here. Swick's up 2-0. Let's get a set shutout and head home tonight. Set 3 coming. We'll see if the Blue Storm can do it. They take the first 2, looking for set 3. I'll have it for you next here after a timeout. This is Swick Women's Volleyball here on the Swick Athletics YouTube channel. Looking for the set shutout here. Steven Stock here with you. Having some fun tonight, especially after how that second set just went. 25-9, the final in set 2. And now let's send the Trailblazers headed back up north with a loss in the L in the loss column. There we go. I was trying to figure out how I wanted to say it. They've lost 4 straight coming in, and Swick trying to make it 4 straight wins. Out there to start the third set is Grace Johnson, Addie Worst, and Aubrey Peel, Michaela Graham, Emma Day, and then your libero is Emily Rupert. And it'll be Lewis and Clark who has the opening serve. They have switched sides, so Swick is now on your left. And Lewis and Clark will be serving it right to left here. Opening serve of set 3 comes from Sadie Hamilton of the Trailblazers. It goes to Worston, who had the killed in the second set. That one will go into the net, and Lewis and Clark has the opening point. It's 1-0. So it'll go to Worston. Set. Peel to Graham. Big swing. Watch out. Oh, my goodness, Michaela Graham. That had some explosive on it. Watch out, 101. Had a little extra. As Graham gets killed, number 6. She'll come out. It'll be a sophomore defensive specialist. We've seen a little bit here these last 2 games. Madison Mahan, the sophomore out of Sparta, goes to the back line with the libero. It'll be a pass. And they tip it over. Johnson in the middle. Peel, sets, day, swing, got it off the block, 2-1. So 2-1 game, another serve here for the sophomore. Gets it over. Here the back line again. They throw it right side. Peel and a dig goes to Rupert. This will go to Worston right side. Her hit will be over. Right back to the libero again, who does a dig, and Day, good block. They'll have to try it again. This will go to the right side. Block to get up in the air. Day goes to Peel. She'll set Johnson for her first of the set, and it goes out near the left line. And it's tied up at 2 apiece. Two-2 game. Harris Lendre will serve this one. Goes to Rupert in the middle. Peel. Throw it left side for Johnson. Had it blocked, and Lewis and Clark kept it alive. That was kind of an awkward play, but they did it. And it goes right side with the Worsing. Dug out again. A pass. Left side swing. Rupert goes to Peel. Set. Johnson into the net. And it's 3-2. A 1-point game. Point game, 3-2. Mahan had it. They got it over and pass. This will can't get over. It's ran out of room into the net off the pass by the Trailblazers, and it's 3-3. Rupert will come out, and it'll be Kesterson in for her. No libero with M&A to serve. Three. They serve and go to the libero. Set, throw it left side swing. Man, nice play. She hits the deck, able to keep that one alive. It goes to Johnson, who hits that one out. And it's 4-3, and the Trailblazers take the lead back. Day will come out, Rupert back in. So Swick back out there with the libero. This will go to Mahan, and her dig will go into the net. So an ace for Lewis and Clark's Kennedy Lendre, and it's 5-3. Remember, this is an interesting stat. All three of the last 3 matchups between these two have all went to a 4th set. And Lewis and Clark trying to make that happen here at 6-3 in the 3rd set after Swick took the first 2. In fact, 4 of the last 5 have went to at least a 4th set. This will go over. Mahan. Worston, tip over. Got it. Not the best way, but you'll take any way to get a point. Peel will come out for the first time tonight, and it will be the sophomore outside out of Mascuda. Haley Cortinez coming in for her, and it'll be Worston back to serve. Addie's first serve here, the 3rd set's over. Left side, try to send it over, and it's into the net. Got denied, and it's 6-5, so Swick with 2 straight, trying to make it 3 to tie things up. Another serve for the freshman. Gets over. Back right corner, pass. This will go left side, left-handed swing. Worsing. Kesterson pass. Cortinez coming in, trying to get her first kill, and had it blocked. And Swick tried to keep it alive and couldn't. 7-5 in a 2-point game. Artis will serve it here. Her serve. Rupert diving to her right, makes a play. Casterson, big hit over, going backwards. Hit up by the libero. Will take a free ball. It's over. Mahan, pass. Worsted, set. Johnson, that's the third time where she has been able to hit the ball in play. And she had a good start to this one. It's 8-5. You got to get her going back here. Try to get her back in her form. That's three kills. You're looking at a 8-5 lead instead of being down 8-5. Rupert goes to Worsen. Johnson right side. There's one there for the freshman. Makes it 8-6. It'll be Johnson and Mahan who will come out. Graham and Walton will come in. It'll be Walton serving. Johnson, that's kill number 10 tonight. She's hit double figures. Graham still at 6, trying to get her 3 more. She's back in here. Casterson, good block. 8-7, Swick back within 1. Eight-7 game. Service over, they throw it to the back row off the set. Worsen played it near the left line. They're going to say it was a point for Lewis and Clark, 9-7. Jordan Buskell will serve this one. This will be Worsen to Casterson, hit over off the block, going backwards, pass from libero, right side, tip over. Cortina's up in the air. Worsen to Casterson in the middle. She found the middle but kept alive. We'll try it again. Worsen, Rupert, pass. Graham looking for a big swing, and it was a big swing, but too big. Yeah, that one goes out 10-7. 3-point game. Another serve. This one will be an ace. And a 3-point lead for the Trailblazers. 10-7. That's their largest lead of the night, too. They haven't led really at all here tonight. Casterson, big hit, gets it back. And it's 10-8. Day will check in for Casterson. And Rupert back to serve for the first time in set 3. Rupert's serve will go right to the libero, her counterpart. Left side swing, good, blocked by Day. Swick with 2 straight, back within 1, 10-9. Swick looking to tie it here. Rupert, another serve, goes to the left corner. Passing around, right side swing. There is Walton. Goes to Worsen. Day, another one. Hits the floor. She's got the last 2, and we're tied up at 10 apiece. (10-10) game. This one's over. Set in the middle. Tip over. Rupert. Dive and play. Goes off of her hand and out. Couldn't follow it up there, and it's 11-10. Be Maddie Mancuso back to serve. One-point game. Serve will go near the line. Rupert goes to Worsen. Day, tip over near the line. Pass left side. Tip over. Worsen kept it alive. Oh my goodness, what a play by Rupert. It looked like it was going to hit the floor after going off of Day, but Rupert came in there and saved the day. Graham, big swing. Got it. Tied back up at 11. Aubrey Peel will come back in for Haley Cortines. It'll be Peel serving. 7th kill of the night for the sophomore out of Carbondale and Michaela Graham. Peel serving it, gets over. Set in the middle, big swing, and it went right back at Walton in the back row, and 12-11 couldn't come up with it. Hamilton will serve it, their sophomore setter. Peel, set, Graham, got it back, 12-12. Graham has number 8, and we're one away from her magic number. When she gets 9 or more, Swick is 6-4 on the year. Walton comes out, Johnson back in, Graham serving it. Again, I have talked about it a few times. You get a kill, you got to go back to serve as well. That's out. Swick with the lead, 13-12. Another serve for Graham. Gets over a set. They'll throw it left side. And they found a good spot near the line. Great play by Gabby Sievers, the sophomore right side. Found a good spot here that line. It was just in and, well, no one there. 13-13. Graham will come out. It'll be Mahan that comes in. She comes in for the second time. Sophomore, that substitution will go to Rupert in the middle. Peel, set, goes for Worsen, right side swing. Dug out near the net, and he'll take a free ball over. Day, Peel, back to Day, got it. 14-13, and Swick back up by 1. Rupert will come out, Casterson in, so no libero with Day serving. 14-13, libero, pass in the middle, left-handed swing, Mahan, Peel. Day just sends it back over. Trailblazers, left-handed swing, and it's a good one, a kill. Kennedy Lendre had that one. Lendre makes it 14-14, and also back to serve. Left-handed serve. This one will go to Mahan in the middle. Worsen. Catching a big hit, had it blocked. Johnson, Peel, back to Johnson. Got it, 15-14, number 11 on the night for the freshman. Cortines will come back in for Peel, who I tell you, she's needed some rest. She's played all night last night and has played almost all night tonight. Did not get any breaks during the first 2 sets. Well, came out twice here now in this third set. Worsen. On a dig going backwards. Mahan, back left corner. Near the net, Johnson ran out of room on the pass, and we're tied up at 15. Talked about it in the pregame. You always want to finish the last set strong, and Lewis and Clark giving Swick some fits here. But done well in the first 2. You have to finish. You have to finish. It'll be Artist serving it. Goes to Mahan in the middle. Worsen, set. Kesterson got it on the swing, and it's 16-15. Where's number 16 as well? So number 16 with .16. Crazy how that works. Walton will come in for Johnson. Graham in for Mahan. Walton will serve this one. Goes to libero in the back row. A pass that went back to Lendre in the back row. Worsen, Rupert, Cortines right side swing. Going all the way to the back line. A pass. They throw it left side. Goes over the block. Walton, Cortines pass. Left side, Graham. That one is in. There's number 9. There's your magic number of 9. 9 kills for Michaela Graham tonight. And when she does that, Swick is 6-4 in the year, and Will trying to get win number 7. They're 7-4 already when Johnson gets 6 or more, and well, she's at, I think, 11. tonight. So good places to be here as we play in set 3. Graham launched that one. They want a touch. And they were going to say the line judge, line judge on the Swick side says they got the touch, but the referees will not give it to the Blue Storms. So they're just going to say it goes out off of Graham, 17-16, a point for Lewis and Clark. Buskell will serve this one, and that one goes out as some may say, ball don't lie. Swick gets the point right back, 18-16. Rupert will serve it. Her serve is going to be over. Pass in the middle. Go to the right side, a tip over. In the middle, Rupert. Pass, this will go to Graham. Looking for another, and they will. 19-16, Swick's largest lead here in set 3. Graham with kill number 10. She's hit double figures, and Lewis and Clark taking a timeout. Backs against the wall, getting to the late. They need a run. Swick up by 3, needed 6 more to finish this one. 19-16 to the score. Back in a moment here from Southwestern Illinois College here on the Swick Athletics YouTube channel. Steven Stock here with you out of the Lewis and Clark timeout. Emily Rupert, the libero for Swick, will serve it. It's an ace, her third of the night. 20-16, and we just need 5 more as we've got to 20. Looking for win number 4 in a row, and then it would be 12 straight sets won. If you can hold on here. Pretty big for a team that has been in a rough stretch over the last few weeks and maybe starting to get out of that tunnel. There's a kill on the right side, 21-16. 5-point lead. Corner, it's been a long corner, but it's been being turned. 21-16, needing 4 more. This goes to the libero. That was Folsom, and a big swing left side. Great dig by Worson near the net. Went off the day and went backwards as Rupert came in there trying to make a play, but it went behind her. 21-17. Four-point lead. Maddie Mancuso will serve this one. Goes to Rupert in the middle. Worson. Martinez will send over a free ball. Pass middle. Set. Throw it left side. Walton hits that one up in the air. Rupert. Graham near the net. Launches that over. Trailblazers throw it left side. Worson trying to get there near the line. Dove for it. Couldn't make a play. 21-18. Three-point game. Rupert goes to Worson. Graham launched that one out, but they want a touch. Will not get it, and Lewis and Clark all of a sudden is back within 2 after getting 3 straight. 21-19. I've talked about the last 3 matchups between these 2, 4 of the last 5 as well. Have all went to a 4th set. Graham in the middle. Set, throw it left side. Day, good dig by Graham. And a set, throw it left side. Another swing. Walton, good dig. Got to track it down. Cortines gets there. Day, roll shot in the middle. Dive in play to keep it alive. Tip over left side near the line. Worson, Rupert, Graham near the net. Had it blocked. Walton dove back. Goes off of her hand and hits the floor. 21-20 4 straight by Lewis and Clark. It's only a 1-point game. Swick was up by 5, their largest lead of set 3, and it will be a timeout by Swick trying to rally the troops here and not let this one get away. Back in a moment. This is Swick Women's Volleyball here on the Swick Athletics YouTube channel. Four straight by the Trailblazers prompted a Blue Storm timeout, 21-20, and they sent it back, and 5 straight as Swick cannot get the first point out of their timeout. It was sent backwards, and no one could track it down. 21-21. Trailblazers have battled back here, 5 straight after being down by 5, now looking for the lead. Worsen set, Graham. What a dig by Bertoloni to keep it alive. They send it back. Day, Worsen, back to Day. Back right corner, found a spot. Swick takes the lead. Back 22-21. Aubrey Peel will come in to serve. She comes in for Cortinas. We need Peel to get 3 straight here. Do not let Lewis and Clark get the serve back. Nope. Kill it here, end it here. 22-21. Serve is going to be over. Big block. They'll have to try it again. From the left side, it went over the net. Sent back and a pass. This will go right side. Peel. Nice dig. Goes to Rupert in the middle. Pass. This will go to Day. She's got the last 2 as it trickled off one of the Trailblazers players' hands. And Swick is up by 2. They need 2 here in set 3. Trying to get back to 500. 8-8 on the year, while Lewis and Clark trying to end a 4-game losing streak, trying to avoid it from going to 5. And off the block, it lands off of a Swick player. I believe it went off of Worsen, and it's 23-22 as Lewis and Clark gets a point back. This is a huge point to get here because if you're Swick, you're in the driver's seat up 24-22, while if you're Lewis and Clark, well, you're tied up. This is kind of a point you must have here if you're the Trailblazers. And a serve by Hamilton goes to Rupert. Peel, set, Day, swing. Good dig. They'll try it again. This is near the net. Day, good block. Right side. They go to the middle. Free ball over. Need a big play here. Day, set, Worsen, swing. Dug by the libero. Lewis and Clark throws it back. Left side. Good block. And it will hit the floor. 24-22. And Swick 1 point away is their game point here in set 3. Walton out, Grace Johnson in, Michaela Graham back to serve once again. Try to get to 8-8, make it 4 straight on the season. Graham serve, this one is going to be over near the right line, hit up in the air. This will go in the middle, be a free ball coming. Worsen, Peel, set, Graham for the finish, launched it out. 24-23. Here's Legendary will serve this one. 24-23, still game point here in favor of Swick. Her serve just gets over. Rupert in the middle. Peel. Day to finish it near the line. Couldn't. Kept alive. They throw it left side. Rupert going back makes a play. Peel. Worsen just sends it over. Goes to the libero near the back line. Set. Left-handed swing. Good dig by Rupert. Worsen near the net. And Lewis and Clark gets a hard fought 24th point, and we are tied at 24. 2 straight by the Trailblazers. Tie fades up. We're going to a 26th point here at set 3. They're not going to go down so easy here tonight. His serve is in the middle. Rupert, Peel, Johnson, big swing. Got it. That's what you needed. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. 25-24. Game point again here in favor of Swick. Rupert out, Kesterson in, and it will be Day back to serve. For Johnson, that's kill number 12 on the night, leading the team. 25-24. Game point here in favor of Swick. Day's serve. It goes to Libero in the middle. Set. Throw it left side, left-handed swing. Johnson, Kesterson, tip over, going backwards. It'll eventually land, and that will do it, folks. Swick gets it done. A 3-set shutout for a win number 8 on the year. 8-8 back to 500. Man, does that feel good. 3-set win, 25-19, 25-9, 26-24. Hard-fought third set. Swick gets it done. 8-8. Lewis and Clark falls to 1-5. They've lost 5 straight. Swick's won 4 straight. And a big win tonight. Another just a great played game. And once again, feels like things are starting to turn around here. Not like they were farly behind, really. Just needed to play and gel, play more together, get familiar with each other, and then starting to gel. To good win tonight here for the Blue Storm. Back it on. We'll talk about it next on our post game here. And welcome to our postgame. Swick gets a 3-set win, 25-19, 25-9, and 26-24 over Lewis and Clark to improve to 8-8 on the year. We're joined here by our postgame guest player of the game, the freshman outside Grace Johnson. Thanks for taking time to join me.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
For you guys, I mean, things are starting to look really good right now. Win number 4 tonight. What's your thoughts on this one?
I think tonight we came out really strong, and we fought towards the end as well. I think they got a little up on us, and we got a little nervous, but I think we are a team to fight back, and that's exactly what we did tonight.
Yeah, I feel like there's been a few games like that where you guys have been having a battle, but especially in that one here, you go up by 5, they score 5 straight, and they tie things up. You guys got to go out there, finish it. What's kind of the message going throughout you guys when you get in a spot like that tied up at 20?
I think Coach always says, stomp on them. It just brings out the fight. You have to have that fire, that dog in you to know that you're not scared. You're going to pound the next ball. You're going to get that next point.
For you, I know you obviously led the team tonight in kills with 12, but also Graham's been, very well. She had 10 tonight as well. You guys got a few options. What's it like, I know for the setters in Peel and Warson also, she can swing. You got options, it's not just you.
I think, honestly, we're all well-rounded hitters. And I think a lot of the times the reason it's heavy reliant on me and Michaela is because we are the pin hitters and we're outsides. We're supposed to take the balls that can't get set. It depends on our pass, our set, and I think a lot of times just we're the outlet.
For you guys, 4 straight wins. What do you think's been one of the things that's been going right for you guys that's helped you, get 4 straight wins now and 12 straight wins in sets?
I think it was, honestly, our losses last week. It was kind of like a learning experience and just like hey, we need to get it together. And then I think our team has really come together positively recently, and I think that has had a huge impact on it.
For you guys, how do you get win number 5 in a row tomorrow night? Keep this one going.
I think just the same energy. We have that fire under us right now, and this is our, 14th game tomorrow in 10 days. If I'm right, something like that.
Something like that,
yeah.
Yes.
And so I think just we keep pushing through. We know that we got to get that next dub.
Well, Grace, thanks for taking time. Congrats on the
thank
win. Let's
you.
keep it going here.
Thank you.
Back. The freshman outside, Grace Johnson, takes a moment here to join us here on the post game. A great game here for her, and had a great game last night as well. And I'm interested to see the average of her kills per set average, how it will translate after tonight. 2.71 per set. She had 12 tonight, so that's an average of 4. So that will continue to go up. I feel like every time I check it before a game, it just continues to go up for the freshman, who's just been incredible for Swick here this season, and a big part of another win here tonight. Her and Michaela Graham led the team in kills, and Day was huge. I think she was probably 3rd. And lost track of keeping her track of her kills, but that's why we have the box score going to get posted. We'll have that for you tomorrow as well. All right, well, that will do it here for us. 26-24, the final of the 3rd set, a 3-set win. And again, hard-fought battle in the 3rd set. And talked about now, that's the last 3 matches, 4 of the last 5 actually as well, before tonight have all went to a 4th set. So Swick is able to take that 3rd set and not allow it to go to a 4th, a 3-set win. From the start in set 1, you started well, win by 6. Set 2, you win by 16, 25-9, and you played good enough to beat Lewis and Clark, who was very, very scrappy. They were a hard fight. I mean, they battled in the 3rd set, and Swick gets it done for a 3-set win. Looked great here tonight. Just hope to keep rolling. Four straight wins, back to 500. It feels good to be back even again. If now you never want to get back to this point again throughout the rest of the season. Will that be? Is that possible? Yes. Is it tough? Very, very much so tough. Got some tough competition again after you get a little bit of a easier stretch here. You got to go back to. You'll have to play Kakaska here soon. Johnny Logan have to run it back, but then Kakaska still have to play twice. So things will be tough. Lakeland got to run back again, of course, as well. So tough opponents, and you'll play a few more tough ones as well. But the easier games here, and you're doing well against them. 4 straight wins now for Swick. They improved to 8-8 on the year. Lewis and Clark falls to 1-5. All right, we'll be back tomorrow on the road following this women volleyball team. They'll be at Wabash Community College. Is it Valley? All over the place. Let me look this up real quick. I want to make sure I get this right. I looked this up earlier. Wabash Valley College. There we go. Anyway, that'll be tomorrow. That is a 6:30 open and serve, so pregame will begin 5 minutes later than usual at 6:20 on the road. 6:20 is the pregame tomorrow on the road here for this women's volleyball team, trying to get to win number 9 and get back over 500. That'd be a huge step to where you want to be in the season, and getting to the halfway point right now and see if you can continue just building. And I think, you know, if you tuned in yesterday to our pregame talk with head coach Warren Thomas, just talk about building. Just building, and building. You know, keep getting better. Get a win streak going. You got 4. Let's keep it going. 4 straight wins tonight. 9-8. Swick improves with a 3-set win. Lewis and Clark falls to 1-5. They've now lost 5 straight after tonight's loss. All right, on a Tuesday here from Southwestern Illinois College. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Always fun bringing this one to you. We had as much fun watching it as you did bringing it to you here as always. And hope you have a good rest of your Tuesday. Have a good rest of your week as well. Until the next time, we'll see you. See you guys later.